all of this been like? Just the whirlwind of Paris and winning. What's it been like for you?
It is insane. It is still so surreal for me. I honestly still don't have words for it. It's funny, like 2 months later, I'm like, oh, surely I'll have like a good feel for how it is. I am just still beside myself, still on cloud nine. It's so special.
What is it like when you see all the folks back here at King supporting you and lining up for pictures and all that?
It is so crazy. You know, the coolest part is when I got to Paris, there was like King merch and King flags and all of that stuff in Paris. I'm like, no way, I cannot believe this is here. So I felt the support literally all the way from the other side of the planet, and just seeing videos of the school and the support and the attention they were bringing to just the Olympics in general was so special. And then so to get to come home with the gold medal and celebrate with all of them is just so incredible, and I'm so honored.
For you, I mean, 2020 was obviously in 2021, a lot of protocols still in place because of COVID. To have this experience where it was more of a full, true Olympics, what was it like just to be over there to represent the United States?
Oh my gosh, you know, I'm so grateful that I got the chance to do it again, because you know, I was trying to convince myself in my head after 21 that I'm like, oh, it's not that different, like you still got to go, you still won a medal, all these things. And then to experience like an actual full-blown Olympics, it was unreal. It was such a party, like in the best way, celebration of sport, you know, and just the unity of all the countries. And Paris did such an incredible job. It was the most fun time of my life. So, and then on top of that, you know, it certainly makes it a lot more fun to win the gold medal as well.
I was just going to say, you win bronze in 2021. I'm sure it must have been an incredible moment for you, but to come back and to one up yourself with the gold. Can you describe just the feeling of coming over the gold as opposed to bronze?
It was so special, and I feel like that's what was going through my mind when I stepped up on that podium. It's just like all those times where I came just short was like flashing through my head, and it was really emotional, and you could just see like literally 20 years worth of work that I put in it, and the sacrifices that me, my family, the people closest to me have like fed for this dream, and it's undescribable. I don't know if I'll ever have the words. It is so surreal.
This King wrestling program, particularly the women, has such a reputation. But to do this and be like the pinnacle of what this program wants, how is that for you to kind of maybe put King wrestling like stamp on the map for real? Yeah, no, you know what? I feel like King is really where this dream of becoming an Olympic champion was like solidified, like cemented. I was in an environment that was like, you can do this. Like if this is what you want, this is what you can have. And I was just around a group of girls and a coaching staff that was really funneling our skills and our dreams into that exact goal. So it was really neat to be able to, you know, actually do it. But in the end of it, it was this place that kind of like set me on that that set me on that journey, and like in the most like concrete way I had felt in my life. And so I'm just grateful for that, because it went on to obviously change my life, medal or no medal.
Some of the interactions you've maybe had even in the last couple of months, maybe with some other young girls who are into wrestling or thinking about wrestling, and just the inspiration maybe that you've seen that you've given to some other people to chase the same dream.
If I have inspired just one person to literally just chase any dream, you know, it doesn't have to be wrestling, just anything. Like my whole goal going into my second Olympics was to do it in a way that was like very true and real to myself. You know, I had felt in the previous Olympics I was so mechanical that I had like lost pieces of myself in the journey, and if I was going to come back, I wanted that to change. I wanted to be a very like essence of myself in it. And so I hope that was communicated, and if it inspires just one person, whoever it is, to kind of live their life in that way and to chase and pursue their goals in that way, then I'm so honored, and it would be really cool.
If I can, just what kind of flipped in your mind for you to allow you to do that, to kind of chase this goal maybe a little offensively and less robotically, as you kind of put it this time around?
Yeah, so after I had lost in the semifinals in 2021, and it was heartbreaking. Truly, like, I don't know if my heart has ever broken like that. And I just remember I was so mechanical. I did everything by the book. I was so disciplined. But I had scrubbed myself of like my personality to get there. And when I lost, I felt like I had nothing. And I was so broken. I'm like, okay, there's no reason to be this miserable. If we're going to come back, let's go back and we're going to do it, Sarah style. Like, we're going to add Sarah into this. And so that was kind of a moment for me. And instead of kind of like numbing myself to all my emotions and the experience of it all, I was like, let's just open ourselves up and literally just take in the full spectrum of this entire experience, the highs, the lows, everything in between, and just have yourself a part of each piece of that. And I truly believe it's contributed to why I was able to walk away with the gold medal.
Just one more. What's next for you? 4 years is a long time.
Yeah.
What's next just in competition for you here going?
I'm not sure. So, yeah, 4 years is a long time. I certainly, it's hard to envision that far ahead. I thought I was going to be done after Tokyo Olympics, and, thank goodness I wasn't. Came back from Paris, but we'll see. Day by day, I think as long as it's still speaking to my heart and I still feel like I can grow within that, in these like challenges and stuff, then I don't see why I wouldn't keep chasing it down. So we'll see day by day.